Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction to Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister, episode 24, the season finale. Well, it's time to finally put a wrap on this show, and it's been a fun one, but we have to get Uryu back to his original world where the Amagami Sisters actually know who he is, and he's living with them for several months because Shirahi made a wish with another, God basically, and that created this entire weird world that they're living in. But fortunately, last episode, Shirahi did seem to start coming to her senses, even if she is kind of sad about the whole situation. But it looks like she has realized that she made a pretty, she did a bad thing, and now it's time to, rectify it. So yeah, it's time to send Uryu back to the his proper world, and hopefully everything will go good, and they'll get back to their normal fun relationships they have, and we'll see what happens from there. Don't know if we'll get a season 2 of the show. It's been a real fun one. I'll probably at least take a little bit of a dive into the manga after the fact. And if there's a season 2, I'll probably be watching it again because it's been a really fun show. It's been a very cute harem show. It's definitely leaning toward harem vibes, which is always a lot of fun. And other than that, it's just time to put a nice ribbon on it or a bow on it, and let's see how it ends. So let's get into it and find out. There'll be two versions of this reaction. There'll be the timer-based version once I connect your own video player to that. Or if you want to stay on this video, there'll be a smaller version of my own video player on the other side of the screen for you. Without further ado, let's get into Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister, episode 24. Exactly! And you probably know something about that, do you? I'm not entirely convinced you lost all of your memories. So how do we get back? Already recruiting? Your true feelings were coming out there. Oh, that's not good. Everyone's glazing her. Yeah, we've had to deal with a lot of supernatural stuff in the second half of this season. Tying the knot? You're getting very close to saying the title. We're getting a freaking lecture now. Yeah, I just said that. They even said educational program. How the hell are you drawing like that? You were just going freaking back and forth and it freaking made a whole freaking fox and chick. Aww. Ah, so that's what happened?
これが神様の行う縁結びなのです。ご理解いただけましたか？
いや、正直まだ理解が。なあ、お前ら。
Well, Shira, he's trying her best. The other three are completely lost.
意外と冷静。さすが A 判定。
Uh-huh.
シンギュラリティってやつですよね。
お前はよくわからん見栄を張るな。
And she just fell asleep.
起きろ。
つまり世にあるパラレル系の映画やドラマは全部本当のことだったんですね。
シンプルにアホ。
皆さん可愛いので全員に座布団1枚。
Well,
長くなりましたが、まとめ
went
ると
way over their heads.
元の世界へ戻りたい
Except Shirahi, she kind of understood somewhat.
叶えてくださった神様のもとへ行くほかないでしょうね。倉上さん。私がお役に立てるのはこれくらいですが、ご検討をお祈りしますよ。
Hopefully it
あ
works.
りがとうございました。私たちも勉強になりました、師匠。だから師匠はね。
ヨミコさん、最後に質問いいですか？
なんでしょう。
ずっと考えていたんです。この世界を変えるように願ったのは白ヒなのに、なんで俺の記憶は残ったままなんですか？
Good question.
さっき聞いた理論なら、俺もこの世界での記憶がないとおかしいですよね。
いい質問ですね。
I'm curious about that too.
あなたがそれを知るのはまだ早いですよ。
You jerk.
では、私はこれにて。
待ってください。
Stop keeping your cards close to the
この
chest.
世界での俺との記憶があるんじゃないですか？
はて、私あなたとは先ほど初めてお会いしたばかりですが。
とぼけないでください。今回だけじゃない。多分七夕の時も。一体何を知ってるんですか？なんで教えてくれないんですか？ヨミコさんは俺たちの味方なんですよね。
いいえ。
Huh. Whoa.
私は神様の味方です。
That's a little scary.
いいですか、ウリュウさん。あなたの決断がどれほど残酷なことか。今日の話をよく思い出して覚悟を決めてください。
Huh. Wonder what that was about.
ヨミコさん、ちょっと怖かったですね。
Yeah, those eyes at the end got a little bit scary.
結び若強。なるほど、わからん。考えるのやめた。
急にアホになったな。
お前には言われたくねえ。こんなファンタジーなこと考え込んでも仕方ないと思って。
She said that we're not ready to understand it yet anyway, so I guess we'll just have to deal with it.
そうだね。それじゃあ明日早速倉上さんのところに行こう。
Oh, and there's the Amagami god.
ずいぶん思い切ったね。大丈夫ですよ。ごまかしはいくらでも聞きますから。それにいい機会ですしね。この縁結びが彼らの人生の要となるのですから。
So Yomiko is also kind of has one of those god masks as well.
神社が山奥にあるってこと。
もうへばったのがだらしないやつだな。倉上様のおまじないか。そうですね。うちは願うとして
What the hell?
本になりたいです。私は子猫の山に埋もれてみたい。
That makes more sense.
空飛んでみたい。空飛んでみたい。
Okay, sure.
願われる神様の呆れ顔が目に浮かぶわ。
そうかな。まあでも願うだけならただですから。それに願いを叶えるのは神様でも他の誰でもない。
Hey,
自分自身でしょ。
that's Uryu's line.
なんでそんな風に思ったんだ。さあ、なんとなく上羽くんが言いそうだなって。うちも同じこと思いました。
You're rubbing off on them even in the other world.
では私たちはここで見送ろうか。でもまだうまくいくかどうか。きっと とうまくいきますよ。それにこれはお別れじゃないですしね。どんな世界でも
Yep.
私たちはつなが
We'll
って
see
る
you all again in the other world.
また会おう。
ああ、またな。
大丈夫だ。きっと願わなくてもうちらの縁は
自分たちで結んでいけるさ。
Alright, time to get back. Let's hope this works. Where are you at, Kurigami?
帰ったらまた神社で勉強会してもいい？
もちろんだよ。
むごたらしいものだね。
Okay, you're already here. Nice mask.
黒髪さん。
これが狐面に似ているが、こっちは鹿のお面みたいだ。
Each god has a different mask. But they're all pretty freaky, honestly.
黒髪さん、黒髪さん、どうかもう一度僕の願いを聞いてください。自分でこの世界を望んでおいて、今更そんなことを言うのはおこがましいと思われるかもしれません。どんな罰でも受ける覚悟はあります。だからどうか僕とウリュウを元の世界に返してください。
What's the verdict?
どうしても帰りたい？本当にそれで後悔しない？
はい。
わかった。願いを聞くよ。
Okay.
ありがとうございます。
Is there a catch? I feel like there's a catch.
話が良すぎると思わないか。大体どうして神様がそんな簡単に人の願いを叶えるんだ。何か目的があるのか。本当に白木は無事で済むのか。
無事で済むわけない。
Oh boy.
ここは縁結びでつなげた彼女が君と結ばれる世界だ。その世界を戻すなら代償は払ってもらう。
大将。
縁を切るということ、元の世界で彼女と君が結ばれることは決してありえない。それは世界の運命で決められている。それでも君はまだ彼女が無事で済むと思えるの？彼女との良縁を切り捨ててでも元の世界に帰りたい理由があるのかい？
What the hell?
なんだここ。
Where are we now? Just enough.
分かれ道だよ。こっちに進めば元の世界に、あっちに進めば今の世界に。もう一度聞くよ。本当に元の世界に帰りたい？
あなたの決断がどれほど残酷なことか、今日の話をよく思い出して覚悟を決めてください。
答えを聞こうか。俺は
ウリュウ、ウリュウ、好きです。
Oh.
ウリュウのことずっと前から好きでした。
Well, there's the official confession.
ナルシストでガリ弁だけど真面目で努力家でかっこよくて、ウブでむっつりでいじりがいあるけどいざという時には頼りになって、そういうとこ全部好きで、やっぱり僕はウリュウの隣にいたい。ウリュウと幸せになりたい。
白木。
ごめん、最初からこうすればこんなことにはならなかったのにね。
So what's his answer?
でも怖くてずっと言えなかった。言葉にするのってこんなに勇気がいるんだね。
Well, you did realize that's why you were never able to do it, I think.
言いづらいかもしれないけど、ウリュウの気持ちも言葉にしてほしい。お願い、聞かせて。
俺の気持ち。
I'm ready.
わかった。ありがとうな、白ひ。俺のことを思ってくれて。お前の気持ちは本当に嬉しい。お前は本当に素敵な女性だと思う。勉強もできるし、容姿ももちろん可愛いし。本当俺にはもったいないくらいで。
She's getting annoyed.
幸せ者なんだろうって思うよ。それから
なんで真っ先に僕を慰めようとするの？
You're doing this all wrong.
しかも何その相手を傷つけない断り方で検索したらすぐに出てきそうな薄っぺらなテンプレ文、全く響かんわ。僕のことはいい。かっこつけないでウリュウの気持ちを教えてよ。
Say it for real.
あいつらを幸せにしてやりたい。正直あいつらに対するこの気持ちが何なのか自分でもよく分かってない。家族として大事なのか、恋愛的な感情なのか。でも世界が変わって神社と縁がなくなった時、
His world was
あ
shattered.
いつらに会いたくて仕方なかった。もう離れたくない。ずっと一緒にいたい。こんな風に思ったのは人生で初めてだ。だから縁結びの仕組みを聞いて、この分かれ道に立ってこのままじゃダメだって思ったんだ。他の誰かじゃない、俺自身の手であいつらを幸せにしてやりたい。それは白ひと縁を結んだこの世界では叶えられないことだ。
Oh, well, there's the rejection.
俺は元の世界に帰りたい。朝日とユナと八重と天神さんとの縁を結びたいんだ。
He said the line.
だから白ひ、ごめん。
幸運を祈ってるよ。
And that's that.
でもだからって白ひに。
Oh, here we go. Shut up.
お前は本当に素敵な女性。
You've said too much.
あら、いちいち僕を慰めないでいいってば。
本当にそれでいいんだね。
ありがとうございます、倉上さん。僕の願いを叶えてくれて。
違う。君の願いは叶ってないよ。そして縁を切ればそれは二度と叶わなくなる。
大丈夫です。たとえ縁が切れたとしても、僕はやっぱりウリュウとの縁を結びつけ
That's a good way to look at it.
ウリュウがこの世界でそうしたように。
白ひ。
Time to go back. Oh, Kurigami, what do you have to say now? Oh, just disappears. Okay, then. Yep. How long do we have to walk this path? Yeah.
しかし、あの倉上様ってのは何だったんだ。
でもなんか周りがぐにゃってなって。
Does that mean we're almost at the end?
なんか気持ち悪い。これでこの世界ともお別れだな。じゃあまたな、白ひ。
Don't start crying. She's gonna start crying, isn't she?
またね、ウリュウ。
Maybe not. At least not at that point. Are we finally back? Looks like it.
あれ、ここは元の世界に戻ってこれたのか。あいつらは。朝日。
Oh god.
ユナ。
We're about to walk in on them changing, aren't we? I know how this goes.
なんで戻ってきたんじゃないのかよ。 誰かいないのか誰か
And here we go. I know how this story goes. There it is. Saw that one coming from a mile away. And nosebleed.
オーリアさん、いつからそんな大胆な男になっちゃったんですか。お前は毎度毎度この変態とスケベ長州藩め。ウリュウ君も男の子だね。
I was crying. And there's the nosebleed.
そんなに私たちの下着姿が嬉しかったのかな。教室はもうダメだ。危険すぎる。
Throw the salt at him. Jesus Christ. Oh. And that's a wrap. Oh. Well, not quite. We got some time left, but we're doing an intro/outro here. We're doing the intro as the outro, and then I guess we're gonna have a little bit of post-credit stuff. Well, is he gonna get scolded for barging in on him? Or are they gonna let it slide this time? Crying tears of joy while having a nosebleed after walking in on them changing is probably not the best look. Okay, a little bit of time left. How are we gonna wrap it up?
あれだけ苦労してようやく戻ってきたのになんだこの情緒もなんもないバカ騒ぎ
Got a freaking doing a barbecue?
妙な呼び名はやめろ
ウリュウ君、お肉もう焼けた。
いいからおとなしく待ってろ
はーい。
相変わらずの彼氏面だね、あんたは。
ウリュウさん、ヘルプです。これ開け方がわからなくて。
貸してみろほら
おお、さすがウリュウさん、頼りになりますね。相変わらずベターマネシスト。
Everyone's calling him a pervert today.
神ハッチ。
今度はなんだよ
これも焼いてえな。
団子か
デザートに持ってこいやろ。バーベキュー場みっちゃんのみたらし団子焼いて贅沢だ。
ほんとお前は甘いもんに目がねえな肉も食え肉もほら
Nope. And she's gone.
二人は焼肉より熱い仲やな。
なんだそれ
はあ、ご身分ですな。
Like Grandpa? Oh, it's this guy. Haven't seen you in a while.
囲まれて、ほんま羨ましい限りやで若旦那。
誰だよこいつ呼んだの
あらあら、しばらく見ないうちに偉くなったもんね。
Oh. Does not, Yomiko still scares him?
そうですね。
僕、おビールいただいてきますわ。
Hi, Shirahi. How are you doing?
おお
料理が全然足りません。まだ食べたいよ。そろそろ味変も頼む。
Got a lively bunch here. And there's the god watching over all of it.
賑やかでいいですね。
その分手のかかる連中だがな情緒もなんもいいけど
お肉なくなるよ。
Again?
全部食べてしまうぞ。
Time to join in, it sounds like.
お今行くよ
お
And that seems like it's a wrap. Good ending. Alright. So that was Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister episode 24. And we wrapped that show up quite nicely, I would say. First off, we had to figure out how the heck we're supposed to get back in the world in the first place, and we consulted Yomiko on that matter. A lot of fun scenes. She kind of gave like a bit of a lecture there to like explain the whole situation on how the worlds got connected in the first place and what they need to do to sever that connection. And then it got pretty interesting with her, where we got to find out that Yomiko does in fact like is aware of all the change in the world, and she doesn't lose her memories like everyone else does when the world has one of these supernatural like changes. They said like during the whole time loop thing, like where they kept when with Asahi when they were like kept reverting back to the same day. Yomiko was aware that whole time, like that the time was kept changing over and over again. And it's the same way with that world when Shirahi created that other world where her and Uryu got together, and Yomiko was also aware of the whole situation then, and she still had her memories and like just knew what was going on. And then she kind of had those scary eyes there, where she said that she's on the side of the gods, not on the side of Uryu and the rest of the gang, which was pretty interesting. And we got to see at the end there that she's also like directly communicating with the gods, and she has one of those like masks of her own too. So maybe she is some sort of god in her own way, possibly, and that's why she's able to do that. Or maybe since she just has such a close connection to them, she's able to, traverse the world just like they do. I don't know. For sure, we don't really know the full story yet, but we do know that she is, aware of all the supernatural stuff that's currently going on in Uryu and the rest of their lives. Other than that, we had Shirahi and Uryu go do the thing with Kurigami-san to get themselves back into the world. We got Shirahi's official confession that time. We kind of everyone pretty much already knew the whole situation in the first place, but after a little bit of, getting pestered by Kurigami, the god Kurigami, Shirahi said the official confession to Uryu that she wasn't able to do, and that's why the whole situation, happened in the first place. And Uryu, even though he tried his best to try to get out of it by being as nice as possible, ultimately he turned her down as gently as he possibly could. And that's going to be the end of that current relationship. But Shirahi had a good attitude with it, where she said that even if we have to sever this bond, she'll forge a new one with him. So looks like everything should hopefully go back to somewhat normal, and hopefully they'll still be able to be good friends going forward. And yeah, after that, they were able to get back into the old world. We had a fun little moment with Uryu, walking in on them changing again, because, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And yeah, that's how we pretty much wrapped up the show. We had that fun little barbecue segment at the end there where everyone just got together, all of the cast, and just had one little fun party to put a nice bow on this season and this show, which was really fun. So, yeah, all in all, really fun show. Just good all around, just a lot of silly humor, a lot of interesting stuff, a lot more supernatural than I thought, but it didn't really hinder it whatsoever. I actually thought a lot of it was pretty cool and pretty interesting. So, yeah, all in all, really good show. If they ever do come out with more of it, I'll probably be watching it once again. So, with that, thank you everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to see more. This has been Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister, episode 24, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.